Hello, Thunderbirds! We will be going over how to read the course placement chart that will show you which reading, English, and math courses you should register for in your first few semesters. The first step is to locate the subject area you are trying to identify. English and reading, or if you scroll down on the chart, you will then locate the mathematics section. The second step is to locate the placement option that applies to you on the chart. For example, high school GPA, ACT, SAT, GED, or you may have opted into one of our placement exams such as Right Placer, AccuPlacer, or an alternate exam listed on the chart. Remember, your scores in the Student Center under the Test Scores section include all your scores for your exams as well as your high school GPA. You will then use this information to match it up to the information on the placement chart. Now we will go through an example of how to determine English and reading placement. If you had a high school GPA of a 2.75, you would find the range of the GPA in this column. You would then land in English in the placement of either English 101 or English 107. 107 is for English as a second language student. If you scroll down a little bit further, in the reading section, you will see the same range right here is where the 2.75 lands. You would then place into Reading 100 or one of the alternate classes that are equivalent listed on the chart. Alternatively, if you had a high school GPA below a 2.6, you are encouraged to take the AccuPlacer and the Right Placer to determine your placement. Your scores in reading and writing on both tests are used to determine your placement. The placement chart includes a grid to help you determine which courses to register for. For example, if you received a 3 on the Right Placer exam and then received a 235 on the AccuPlacer Next Generation exam, you would match the top of the grid to the side to find the classes you should register for. With these scores, you would place into English 101 or 107 if you're an English as a second language student, with English 101 LL or 107 LL, and Reading 100 or an equivalent course. Just like reading in English, there are various methods to place into a math course listed in the chart. Scroll down to the chart to the Mathematics Course Placement section, as you can see here. Now we will go through an example of how to determine math placement. If you took the ACT and scored a 20, you would be eligible to take the classes listed in this area. You may then take classes that are at a higher level or a faster pace. In that case, you may opt into taking our AccuPlacer exam. Let's suppose you took the AccuPlacer Advanced Algebra and Functions exam and scored a 263. You would then be eligible to take these higher level courses as listed in the chart. Most students will have a math placement that has multiple options. Your major will determine which course is best for you. Typically, students pursuing a science, technology, engineering, mathematics, business, or related field take a math class that begins with a Math 1-2 or Math 1-5, such as Math 121, 122, or 150, 151, or 156. A student pursuing other majors will take a class that begins with a Math 1-4, as you can see right here, which includes 140, 141, or 142. All math courses that begin with the same 2 digits following the MAT are equivalent to one another. They do vary in credits, pace, and instruction time. Please note that not all courses on the chart are offered every semester or at every Maricopa Community College. Review the current semester schedule options to determine what course is available. Your course placement in English, reading, and math will help you determine what to register for in the current or future semesters. Keep in mind that you should follow your pathway map when registering for classes, and you may not take all 3 placement courses in your first semester, depending on what your pathway map recommends. If you are unsure what classes you placed into or which English, reading, or math class is right for you, reach out to our knowledgeable new student team or advising staff to answer any questions you may have.